Let's see if one that also did it for Nigeria within the sticks. He felt the heat playing for Nigeria, but Raymond did not. We are now being joined by ex-international former Super Eagles goalkeeper, Pastor Peterside Idah. Former Super Eagles goalkeeper, definitely he should know better. A pleasure having you on Sportsville, Pastor Peterside Idah.
Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure.
Yes, the build-up to the AFCON has started, but Nigerians continued to express their worries with the goalkeeping issues in the Super Eagles. Do you have any fears?
Well, I think everyone is concerned. You need consistency in your team. Also has been our number one goalkeeper for almost 6 years now. And in that 6 years, he has cost us one AFCON, he has cost us one World Cup qualifier to qualify for the last World Cup. I think that inconsistency is what people are worried about. We saw the friendly game against Saudi Arabia. It just reminded us of the blue bar against Ghana. I think that's why people are worried. For you to be a national team goalkeeper, you must be consistent. You can make mistakes. People will accept, but you have to have good games and make one mistake, not 5 mistakes and one good game. I think that's why we are worried. We're very worried.
Consistently playing for the Eagles in the last couple of years has been Maduka Okoye as well as Francis Uzoho. Are these the best goalkeepers we can produce at this time?
Well, show us what you have. If there's something else, we can't find them. That's the problem. When we used to play, you had an array of goalkeepers that you could close your eyes and choose. It's not the same. We're looking at the league. Even in the league, the Nations Cup is upon us. The qualifiers are upon us. So if you say, I want to get a goalkeeper from the league, he has to prove himself. He has to. There are very few friendly games to play now. So it just leaves us with these 3 players. I need to see the Adele guy more. That plays in Israel. He played against Sao Tome, I think. That was actually nothing. The pressure was not on him. But I really do hear he's doing well in Israel. Maduka has his psychological problems. You know, if he concedes 1 goal in a match, I think he will shiver. You know, he just proved to us that he's not mentally strong. We saw what happened to him. After he had a problem, he opted out of the national team and didn't feel very comfortable. So, for me, psychologically, we need to sit with our players. In short, my solution is bring Vincent Enyeama, not to come and be in goal, just to come stay with the players. Let him coach the goalkeepers. He will speak to them. He will talk to them. We have a challenge. We have a goalkeepers coach in the national team that I don't know about. How can I not know his name, where he played, who is he? It's a shame for a country as big as this. There's Peter Rufai. If you need the biggest of the biggest, there's Peter Rufai there. Bring him in and say, look, work on the psychic of these goalkeepers, get them ready for the World Cup qualifiers and the AFCON. And obviously, there's a Vincent Enyeama, who is my pick.
Also, what do you make of the Eagles coach more like shutting the doors for players who ply their trades in the MPFL?
You see, I don't want to get into because I was a victim. I was a victim of home-based player, victim of foreign-based player. I left Nigeria to South Africa. They call you foreign player. The truth about it is that prove yourself. We need to see our local, I don't want to call them local, they're professionals. I want to see our players playing in Nigeria prove themselves. We want to see them chunk out good performances week in, week out. The media will begin to write about them. I saw a goalkeeper that plays for Rivers United. The 2 games I've seen him play, fantastic.
Now to the tournament proper, Pastor Peterside. Nigeria drawn up against host Ivory Coast, Guinea-Bissau, as well as Equatorial Guinea. Is this a group we should maybe just find our paths with ease, or we should prepare for maybe a very difficult task?
I watched the game against Mozambique we played. For the first time, I saw us play well. Forget the score. I think he ended 3-2 or thereabout. But we played well in pockets. we played well. It gave me a little bit of hope. Again, the issue is that in our playing well, we concede a lot of goals. We're conceding goals. We conceded 2 goals against Saudi Arabia, 2 goals against Mozambique. In attack, we have one of the best attacking teams in the world. You know, with the kind of caliber of players we have, they're all playing AA games in their different club size. But our defense has given us trouble. So we have a little bit of time. If we can close down our defense and say this back four, or call it back four and the one defensive midfielder, which we already have in our new captain, if we can tighten up that defense and psychologically prepare our goalkeeper, then we can go far. I'm not saying we would win it, but I think we can get to the semi-finals.
Interesting conversation with ex-international Pastor Peterside Idah. A pleasure having you on the show. We are immensely grateful having you today.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure. Bless you.